What moment in your career would you relive if you could play it over again?
Oh man, what moment?
Yes, sir. Give me a good one, Kenny.
Probably the 2002 World Series against the Giants.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Mic Check, Mic Check. Today, we welcome a true baseball legend to the show. A 6-time All-Star, 4-time Golden Glove winner, and one of the most electrifying leadoff hitters in Major League Baseball history, known for his blazing speed, stellar defense, that is a fact, and game-changing presence at the top of the lineup. Please welcome Kenny Lofton.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
So the way I like to start off my pod, right, is asking some rapid fire questions.
Oh, right away.
So
Okay.
right away. So I'm gonna start off with this one. Favorite ballpark you ever played in?
Favorite?
Yes, sir.
Probably Yankee Stadium.
Because I'm wearing a hat.
No, because of the history.
Okay. All right. Toughest pitcher you faced?
It's a lot of them, but I mean, tough. I mean, I did what I had to do, but I'll say the one that always made me do some extra thinking was Al Leiter.
Oh, wow. Holy cow. Wow. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Best teammate you ever had?
Wow, probably Omar Vizquel. We had that chemistry of
Oh,
making things happen.
oof. Amazing. I'm actually having them on too, so that's great. More exciting, stealing a base or hitting a triple?
Wow, probably a triple
Why so?
because they're rare. And then the fans and everyone likes to see me touch first and going around second and going to third. It's just that excitement of all that pressure, what they're seeing out there is about to happen. Me sliding the third.
All that speed.
Yes, sir.
Who had the best clubhouse music in your playing days?
Me, without a doubt. I put it in there, I put it out, and I was the guy.
Royce Clinton said the same thing.
Okay. Nice.
Favorite manager you played for?
Probably Dusty Baker.
I could agree with that. I have two more. Who was faster, you or Ricky Henderson?
I was faster.
Okay. And the last one. First thought when you hear the 1995 Indians.
Electrifying.
Wow. That's like the first word that just pops up.
Electrifying.
That's
Had
it.
From top to bottom. Electrifying. You never knew what was going to happen.
Right. Okay, so as far as your career and legacy goes, right? You played for several teams, but you will always be remembered most for your time playing with Cleveland, right? So what did that era with the Indians mean to you personally?
I mean, personally, it kind of put me on the map. It gave me an opportunity to show my game and show what I did as an individual player. And again, baseball didn't cherish leadoff hitters like they should. But I think me having played in Cleveland, it gave a chance for that leadoff hitter to be known for electrifying and getting things started. And I think that's what put it on the board is that leadoff hitters were just as important as the guy hitting the home run.
Absolutely. I agree with that. Now, speed, right, was such a huge part of your game. What kind of preparation or mindset did it take to be such a consistent threat?
Again, I kept it easy. The biggest thing that Charlie Manuel made a a pact to tell people, know thyself. You know who you are. And for me, I knew speed was my game, and I never looked at anything else because I know how important that was to me. The guys were a power, but I knew speed was who I am and who I was. And I felt like as long as I stuck to that game plan of me using my speed as much as I could, it made me who I am today.
Now, Kenny, were you ever nervous?
I was a little nervous before the game started, but once the game started, all that was thrown out the window.
Wow. Everyone says the same thing. I, listen, I played baseball. I can't say all my life, but growing up and stuff like that. And obviously I'm from New York, so yeah, it wasn't too I was raised not too far from, the stadium, Yankee Stadium. But me talking to all you guys, right? You, Clayton, you name it, so many. Um, and me hearing that answer, it's just baffling to me because I get nervous just crossing the street. You know what I'm saying, Kenny? So you guys looking up and seeing what 19,000? No, more than that. I'm sorry. I'm thinking basketball, but
40, 50,000. Yeah.
right. No, noticing that, how can you just be so chill and cool?
Well, because I tell people, the key to success and going out there and not being nervous is preparation. You go
Okay.
out there and you prep and do what you're supposed to do before the game. Once you got on the field, it was just a natural occurrence that came upon you when you got on the field. So
Okay.
I felt like I did all my preparation beforehand. So once I got on the field, it just became instinct. It just became natural, and you let your instincts take over.
Do you still watch the game today?
Not as much as I used to. It's
Why
not the
everyone
same
says that?
because you see the game. Because basically what I did in the game, it doesn't mean anything anymore because they're
No, don't
paying
say that,
guys.
Kenny. Come on.
I'm telling you, they're paying guys today to hit home runs. Analytics is taking over the understanding of the game because it takes away the human element to the game. So me watching it, it's like analytics is telling these people swing for the fences.
Right.
Launch angle, exit velocity, all that kind of stuff. No, that's what's taking over the game. So these young kids are coming up, they're thinking exit velocity, they're thinking launch angle because that's what the analytics is telling them to do. And baseball is paying the analytics game, the people in the game, they're paying these people from Harvard or whatever to tell these guys how to play the game. That's
Gotcha.
what it is.
Is it faster now? I think it is, right? Because of the I guess the new rules and the new
Well, the
changes that
rules
they made.
is speeding it up, but I mean, I like when a pitcher gets up there and gets on the mound and just throw the ball, like a Verlander or what. They just get the ball, give it to me, I'm ready to throw again. That's the way the game should be played. A pitcher stepping on the mound, walking all over to the back of the mound, picking up the rosin bag, throwing it down, looking in the stands, looking up. We don't need all that. Get the ball back and get ready to throw your next pitch. That's the way the game, and that's one thing I like about the game now is that the pitcher gets up there and throws the batter. And also the hitter, he don't need to do the Nomar Balshapara sitting there for 2 minutes to do all that before you get back in the batter's box. Get your butt back in the batter's box. I mean, for me, it took me a long time to get in the batter's box with my dancing and what I
Yeah.
did on it to get ready. But once I stepped in the box, I was ready to go, and I stayed in there ready to go from pitch to pitch.
Are you okay? Are you involved in any way with the sport now?
Right now, I'm only thing I'm doing right now. I just joined the CAPS program. That was the Commissioners Ambassadors program. You're just trying to help integrate the old with the youth now,
Okay.
and try to give our old school ideas to the newer school and try to balance that out and not let the game get so far away from where the game used to be. So they got a group of us to talk about that, and you talk about how to intertwine the two without getting too far apart.
Gotcha. Okay. Makes sense. All right. Now, you help, right? bring excitement back to Cleveland baseball for sure. Everyone knows that. Everyone that's a baseball fanatic knows that. Do you remember when you realized how special that team was?
I think 1994. I remember that this team was very special. Once we started that process from the new stadium in Cleveland,
Mm-hmm.
once we started that process of us younger guys starting to become who we were, and it's like you started when you were younger, and you take that next step, elevate your level of playing to that
Right.
next level. And I felt like in '94 we started that stepping stone of being great in Cleveland. And once '95 hit, we were on the road. The strike stopped us in '94, but we
Right.
picked it
Right.
right back up in '95, and we got to the World Series in '95.
Yep. 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 You okay. Now you also, right, came close to several times, but never got that ring, right?
Yeah, I
Which
had a
is
couple times.
typically
'95 with
what,
Cleveland.
I guess players play for, right? But I would say certain plays because, again, and I thank you for even responding to my DM, right, or my comment, because this right here is just same thing with Clinton. I said, hey man, like I was nervous. I'm over here like, wow. And mind you, I've sat with so many people, but I guess I like to call you guys like my childhood heroes. You know what I'm saying? And so this right here is just incredible. Like I just can't believe it, right? But again, to certain players, but to players like you, I mean, you it's set in stone, man. Like your legacy is there. You know what I'm saying? That is a fact. I mean, whoever watches baseball and knows baseball knows that Mr. Lofton himself is set in stone. But again, you was close to, to several, I guess rings. How do you reflect on those playoff runs now?
I mean, for me, I played 17 years in the baseball and, in major leagues, and 11 of them I was in the playoffs. So a lot of people don't get to the playoffs pretty much too much in their whole career. And twice I end up going to the World Series. And I think 6 times I had an opportunity to play the LCS to get to the World Series.
Yep.
So for that opportunity for me, I felt very proud of. I knew that what I did in the game was very important, but a lot of people didn't look at the role that I played in the game because, again, a lot of people don't like to do the leadoff, thing, and which, analytics looking at leadoff a little different.
Yeah.
But I looked at leadoff as, you getting the thing, you getting the thing started, you taking a lot of pitches, you getting the pitchers pretty much, get them a little tired to get the big guys behind you, the good pitches. And when I get on base, the pitchers were so much focused on me and not worried about getting that pitch in the right spot. And they end up leaving that pitch they were supposed to throw on the corner. They leaving it right over the plate. And my big guys behind me had the opportunity to knock it out the ballpark. And like I was saying, those guys behind me should give me a little bit of credit, giving them an opportunity to get those fat balls over the plate. And again, runs batted in, somebody had to be on base.
Yep.
So, I just feel like, and I enjoyed what I did. I enjoyed taking pitches. I enjoyed bunting because a leadoff guy job is to get on base for the guys behind you. Make the pitcher work for the guys behind you. When you get on base, make the pitchers get rattled for the guys behind me. So again, I looked at my job was very important, and I took a lot of individual stats or stuff away trying to help the guys behind me.
Right.
But I don't think the overall persona of the people in the game of baseball really realize how important, again, the leadoff guy job role was.
Now, did you want that spot, or was it given to you? The leadoff, being a leadoff.
I think because of my skill set and who I was as a speed guy. Speed guys always want to be on the top of the lineup, but I also showed I can work the bat and I can get on base. A lot of guys with speed, sometimes they don't know how to get on base. You can't
Right.
steal first base. But I always found a way to get on base because of what I say for my skill set. I bunt, slap the ball, and if you come inside, like they say, palakaye, I'm gonna let you know. So but that's what I did. I enjoyed my role. I did.
Wow. Now, do you still speak to any of the players from the 90s, like the Cleveland? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, speak to
Okay.
guy. Me and Carlos and Albert Bell, we have a chat, on the text.
A group chat.
A group chat, and it's pretty funny how we go back and forth. And Albert is still something special. But yeah. Me and Carlos
after so many years.
Oh my goodness, get a kick out of the things he say through this group chat. It's pretty funny.
Who was the most underrated teammate you play with?
Sandy Alomar.
Really?
Sandy was something special behind the plate.
Damn.
And people don't understand how Sandy, being a catcher, and back then he played all the time, and he ended up having some knee problems. But Sandy wanted to find a way to be out in the field, even though he took some shots or whatever he needed to do for his knees.
Yeah.
Sandy wanted to be out there, but Sandy was a gamer. He called a great game, and he had a good arm behind the plate. He was very underrated. And again, 97, I wasn't there, but he showed that team he was the guy, and he ended up helping that team get to the World Series again. And he was the All-Star MVP because he was that kind of guy.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Sandy Allen. Wow. I'm just shocked right now. I thought you was going to say someone else, but
no, Sandy.
Wow. Wow. I'm truly shocked. Yeah, I thought you was going to say someone else, but not him. And catchers don't get a lot of credit anyway.
They don't, but he was
unfortunately.
Yeah. But again,
they're the ones that, like you said, they have that vision, right? Wow.
But Sandy wanted to be out there, knowing his knees wasn't as what it's, but he found a way to get on the field.
Because I know they gave up a few times.
I respect him for that.
Right? They gave out a few times.
Yeah, but he ended up doing these knee cushions that he helped create, whatever how he did it. But it helped him save his knee. It was called knee savers. He put these things behind his knee to help him because he wanted to find a way to be out in that field.
Just to be out there.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Truly amazing. Wow. What pitcher gave you the most trouble?
Again, the trouble, I mean.
Was there any pitcher that gave you trouble?
Well, there was a few pitchers, but I think Eric Hansen with Seattle, he didn't throw hard. It was probably a 6'7", 6'8" guy. It was just something about him I just couldn't figure out. He did nothing special. But other people, when they saw him, they was like serving up their lunch, getting ready. Me, I'm like, oh, shoot, this dude again. I don't know what he did, but I don't know. And another guy, goddamn Eddie Godardo, he owned me to my freaking lunch.
Oh, when he...
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. He took my lunch, breakfast, and my dinner.
And dinner, yeah.
And
snacks.
Yeah, he was a closer that he was very
figure him out.
And to this day, I still let him know, I'm like, you little punk. You just freaking whatever he did.
What does he say?
No, he just laughed. He just laughed. He put that little smirk and laugh, and that's all he does.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, what lineup, right? Because you've been in, several lineups, and they were all stacked.
Yeah,
they were all stacked for the most part, right? They were stacked. Which one sticks out the most?
1995. Cleveland Indians.
It goes back to that.
It goes back. It will never get away from that.
Never change.
Never change. Matter of fact, I have a shirt upstairs. I got 2 seconds. I'll go and show you real quick.
Yeah, please.
Hold on.
Please.
So I can't run that fast anymore.
Oh, man. The 1995 Indians, guys. Legendary. The lineup was super stacked. Man, what can we say? Kenny went to go get the shirt, guys. He's gonna show you guys the shirt,
I'm
right?
telling you.
Oh man. Oh man, he's for real, guys. He's for yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's the squad. The
The
best
best,
team,
the best,
offensive team,
yeah,
I can say
ever.
ever.
No, for
Put,
sure, ever.
put the numbers together.
Sick.
There you go.
Sick. Jim, Carlos Bayer. Oh my.
Yeah, so it's
Wow.
myself, Vizquel, Baerga, Bell, Murray, Tome, Ramirez, Sorrento, and Alomar.
Sick.
Yeah,
That squad, man, and not even fair. Like that, man.
yeah.
Jeez,
We had
man.
almost all the offensive records that year, and then we get
Yeah,
to
I
the World
remember.
Series, and yeah, there was a whole.
I was
And
about
that's why I try to tell people the umpires can dictate a game. They can basically help you win or lose. And at that point, they helped us lose.
yeah. No, I can agree. I
The
can agree.
1995 World Series, we shouldn't have lost that. But again, we had the best hombres. We had the best eye in baseball with the stats: most walks, most runs. We had a batting average of 291 team. Come on, bro.
Yeah, sick.
291 right now.
Yeah.
I think the team's average probably 230.
A little less, yeah.
Probably less. You're right.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
for
yeah,
us to
yeah.
have the and for us to get to the World Series and have to figure out the umpire's strike zone, it was tough.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Did
tough.
you also got into film production, right?
Yes, I did. I have a film production company called Film Pool. I got my degree at Arizona TV Film, and I had an opportunity to
Degree
explore
after
that.
baseball or
Yeah, so
in the middle
I
of
started at 05, 04, 05, and yeah, and I end up going into that, to that realm.
okay. And like how did like that passion
Well,
develop though?
I got my degree in Arizona TV film. So
Okay.
it was from my degree, and I was able to get into a field of my degree. And a lot of people don't, but I did. And,
Yeah. That's
to
why I
this day, I
asked.
still have the company going. We're not as fancy or big or whatever, just a small little production company. We do editing and color, sound, audio, special effects. We do all of that. But yeah, it's still going. It's not going as strong because of the COVID and the strike that they had or whatever. But yeah,
Right. Do
still
you have
there.
any
We're still
plans
hanging
for it
on.
though?
Huh?
Do you have any plans for it? Like to get
No, we
into certain
again, it takes money and it takes time and people giving you that opportunity. But Hollywood's a tough game, and you just gotta just get in where you can fit in.
even with your name, Kenny? Like,
That don't mean you know what they open the door, but it don't shut the deal. That's how it works. Once they open the door, they want autographs and stuff like that, but they don't take it over the top. So yes, my name get me the door open, but
right.
it don't sign the deal.
I know that's frustrating.
Yeah, but that's the name
Jeez.
of the game. Yeah.
Wow, man.
So
Yeah,
mhm.
Hollywood is no joke. I mean,
Yep,
that's a whole nother conversation,
yeah,
right?
it is.
Do you feel players today value speed and defense the way they did during your era?
But like I said, the reason why is analytics. That's the reason why they don't. And the agents look at the analytics. The agents look at how to get their players paid, and how you get those players paid is home runs. That's the way it goes. They don't value the rest of the game other than home runs. And the analytics is the reason why it's that way.
That sucks, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just listening to you, and it's like it's true. You can see it, right? It's just it
Mm-hmm.
sucks. What happened to the way you guys used to play the game? Like the excitement was there.
They're
I'm
trying to slowly do it, but it ain't the same because they might show some good highlights or whatever. But the bottom line, if you ask players what do they want to do in the game, they're gonna say home runs because again, it's all about getting paid. That's
So is it so okay, so is it like shooting threes in the NBA?
exactly. You see a guy on a 3-on-1, and the guy dribbling the ball, he'll shoot up and shoot a three.
Spot up and shoot a three.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Same concept, just different sport.
Yeah,
That sucks, man.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge basketball fan. Obviously, I'm a Knicks fan. I'm not a Yankee fan, to be honest. I just wear the NY hat because I'm from New York. I'm
Yeah,
actually a
okay.
Boston Red
Yeah,
Sox fan.
okay. Ooh,
Believe it or not, right? A lot,
geez.
yeah.
Bro, you in trouble. They're gonna be only on you.
Oh yeah. Listen, I get in trouble all the time. Yep, yep. But I still wear my Boston, a shirt,
Oh
jersey.
wow.
Yeah, when
Okay.
I go to the stadium, yeah, why not?
Yeah, yeah, I got you.
I'm rooting for my team, my
I
squad.
got. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Which in fact it goes back to this, right? I think that your squad absolutely one of the greatest lineups ever to ever be assembled. Now, the second for me is the 2004 Boston Red Sox. Straight up. Big Poppy, Manny, I mean Jason
No,
Varitek.
you're
We
right.
we had a
No, it's funny. In
squad.
2004, I was with the Yankees, and people don't know because I didn't play much.
No,
I
I
was on
mean
that.
real fans knew, Kenny, for
Yeah,
sure.
I was
For
on
sure.
that team, but they didn't. I should have been playing center field, and Bernie Williams should have been DHing, but it didn't happen that way.
Is he older?
No, he's a little younger than me, but his skills start to go a little bit sooner than
Downhill.
mine. Go downhill a little bit sooner than mine.
Wow. Okay, so talking about 2004, what did you think? They
Boston
whooping
just
our
stepped.
butts.
Yeah, I mean Boston just stepped it up when they were supposed to, and the '04 Yankees, we got caught slipping,
Yeah.
and Boston took advantage of it.
We had, I mean, arguably, right? I think we had at that time the best pitcher, which is Pedro.
Well,
I don't want to hear, come on, Kenny.
no, you're right, but Pedro didn't want to see Kate Lofton on the plate, and you can
Oh,
ask
because
him.
you had his number.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. I
So,
know
but the
stats,
good thing
Kenny. You
about,
had
but the
his
thing
number.
about it is, see, the thing about it is, I didn't play into the last game, I think, and that's when Pedro pitched, and I think I went 2 for 4 or something. But I should have been playing more during that series, and I didn't. And Pedro was happy I didn't play the first couple of games against him.
Well, it would have brought something different to that series, though.
Yes, it
For
would have.
sure.
It would
For sure.
have.
But
But again, Joe Torre wanted to have Bernie in center field, and he wanted to have Ruben Sierra DHing. So that kind of took me out. I didn't even play against Schilling. I didn't play against Wakefield. I should have been playing against all those guys, and I didn't play. I was sitting on the bench. So until the last game, I think it was the last game when I finally played.
well, I'm mad at you now, Joe Torre. Come on. I'm pissed. Yeah, I'm super pissed, man. No, we
But
got to hit him up. We got to send him a DM or something.
everybody knows I should have been playing. Sheffield was on that team. He knew I should have been playing.
Looking back, Kenny, right? Looking back at your career, right? What's the most valuable lesson the game taught you? Looking back at all these years in your career, what has it taught you?
Oh man. Oh no,
Was
because
that a
again,
bad question?
I don't think I'm gonna change anything.
Was that a wrong
But
question? A bad
well,
question?
no, it's not a wrong question. I just feel like, you look at it, hindsight is 2020, So for me to look at it as if I would have known how I'm being treated today,
Right.
I would have tried to be a more of an individual player instead of a team player. You see guys, I'll just use Nomar example. Nomar Garciaparra is perfect example. He used to come to the plate and see that first fastball he see, and God dang it, he laid on it.
Yeah.
For me, being the leadoff hitter and the guy I was supposed to work, quote unquote, work the count, do all that,
Let that
I
go.
could have
Yeah.
been more selfish and seeing that first pitch right down the middle and lacing it, not working the count, trying to help out the team behind me. I could have been a little bit more selfish. I could have, because they'll say, Kenny, when you get on first base, just say Carlos Baerga or Albert Bell is at the plate. Don't steal second if I'm on first, because now if I steal second, they're going to pitch around him or put him on first base.
Right. Right. Okay.
So I
Okay.
had to almost not do all my individual stats because I had to watch the guy behind me. But they didn't look at that. They didn't. They said, okay, Kenny Lofton, blah, blah, blah. He only had so many stolen bases, but I could have had 20-something more a year by me taking that base and don't care about the guy behind me.
How is that fair to you guys, though, to the player? It's
It doesn't
not.
matter because that's what you were almost the leadoff guys were bred to take care of the guys behind you. You get no credit for it, but they didn't care. The big guys were always the ones who got all the credit.
So, I mean,
the way the game goes, bro, you just got to deal with it. You got to suck it up. Like they say when you're young, suck it up. What they say, chin up. Keep it moving. Chin up.
Yeah, but it's just, oh man.
That's the way it was.
Well,
That's
just knowing these things right now,
yeah,
from you guys,
hindsight 2020,
it's just horrible. Bro. I mean, it's not cool. You could have you could have took the selfish route, and it's not about money. I know it, right? You love the sport, you love the game, been playing it for years, but it could have gotten you more money, right? Correct?
Yeah, it could have gotten me more money.
Right? More money,
yeah.
more, and at the end of the day, guys, I'm saying this, and I'm letting the I guess the fans and the public know that athletes, right? They see for some reason, KL, right? People think that you guys, meaning athletes, right, are like a-holes, and I don't know why, right? And I tell them constantly, like, yo, they're not like that. Like, they're super cool. And this is a perfect example, right? Like, you're just laid back, chilled, and answering the questions, and I thank you for it. But this is what the fans, the public don't understand, right? That you guys, the same way they work 9-to-5 jobs, right, to support their family, it's the same thing you guys are doing. So, now hearing what you're saying now, it's just it sucks though, because you could have gotten more money to, obviously for you, your family, and whoever you taking care of, right? And it's pretty effed up, man. Like, I have a bad taste in my mouth now. It's pretty messed up just hearing that.
But that's the way the game is, bro. You just got to deal with it. Like I said, you just got to suck it up and keep on moving. Either you're gonna get what they give you, or they're gonna replace you. That's just the game. It's okay. I mean, I still love the game and I still played the game. And again, would I change anything? I don't know. Only thing I would have changed if I could have tried to get mine more, but I didn't.
Right.
Yeah, it's all good.
So I had a fan write this question, right? And this is what he said. He said, if MLB introduced a stolen base competition at the All-Star game, which I was like, wow, that's so cool. How many would you steal right now at this very moment?
No, you can't. It's tough to have that type of competition because, speed is your game. And if you don't have to, I feel like I use my speed wisely, and to do something extra like a competition during the season
Might get
and the
injured.
possibility of you getting hurt or whatever.
Right.
That's kind of a tough thing to kind of try to do. So that's kind of maybe a skills competition, maybe throwing the ball to the bases and stuff like that. That's okay. But putting that speed out there because that is your game and you don't want to, do added extra if you don't have to.
Can you, if someone was to call you, right, Kenny, and say, hey, we need you for a couple of games, would you do it?
Right now,
if the check is right, correct.
Well, the
obviously.
check is right, but I don't know if my body will allow me to, but a few years ago, yeah, I would have because I felt like they were just giving away money. You guys can hit 220, hit 30 home runs and get $20 million a year.
Possibly more.
You know what I mean? If I was hitting 220, when I play, you hit 220, you're out of the game, you're back in the minor leagues, they're going to tell you need to get out of here.
Right.
So they felt like the Mendoza line was 200 or you getting close to that, you were almost out of the game. But now they're clapping for guys hitting 230.
And also they just handing out money like pancakes.
Yeah, I mean, to get
right?
the
Otani's getting what for what, like what, seven something?
yeah, he's getting 70 a year, but again, he's got it
That's
deferred.
that's
But yeah, that's a lot of money.
that's just sick.
Yeah, I
Like,
swear. Yeah, I was trying to stretch and figure out how this leg gonna work a few years ago. I'm like, God dang it, I can come back. I can hit 230 in my sleep.
you
So yeah,
you think you can still hit 230? I think so.
that's easy.
No, that's
Because
light. That's light
again,
work.
because you swinging the bat, you swinging it the right way. There's no launch angle in my swing. Level, line drives, put it in play, and they're giving you all these gaps with all these shifts and all that. Man, you shift on me, I'm gonna hit it right to that gap.
That's it.
Yeah.
Do you live in the States, Kenny?
Now I live in LA. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, nice. All
Yeah, yeah.
right.
So yeah.
Do you see Royce a lot, Clayton?
I see him once in a while, yeah.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. I love Clayton,
Yeah.
man. Clayton is super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Tell him,
yeah.
bring it on the golf course. Bring it.
Oh, that's you heard that, right, Royce? You heard it. You
Bring
heard
it.
it.
He know how to contact me.
There you
So
go.
yeah.
He heard
Cool.
it. Who do you think is the closest or who do you think who do you think is the closest modern day comparison to your style of play?
Oh. Oh man.
That's a good one, Kenny.
Right now, probably that young kid in Tampa Bay, Simpson.
I agree.
Woo.
High five.
But he might, yeah,
High
yeah. But he
five. I
might.
agree.
I don't know. That young kid, he might get me. Ooh, God,
Nah, no,
damn,
no, no, no,
bro.
no, 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 no. Come on,
No,
Kenny.
I mean, I
No,
give props where
no.
it's due. Just like a few years ago, I was saying that guy Billy Hamilton.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Woo-wee. I don't know. But again, he couldn't get on base. And I was trying years ago to contact him and try to talk to him and work. But again, these young kids are a little different nowadays. And
Well, he like
yeah, it's
shut you
tough.
down or something?
Again, everyone think they know it all and they think they know how to figure it out. But like I was telling those guys, I've been there, done that. So I know what it's like. But again, you have to learn your lesson for yourself. And one guy that came to me just recently and said, Kenny, I wish I would have listened to you when I was supposed to. And that was Lil D Gordon.
Okay, now check this out, Kenny. Is it too late?
Well, D Gordon's done now. But,
No, I mean
but
the young kid. Is it too late
well,
for him to
Hamilton is out of
contact
the
you?
game. And if Simpson would come to me, but again, he's doing what he's doing. And you don't want to mess with a guy when he's having a little success.
A little rhythm
Come to me if
when you
you need me when you're going through a little struggling phase. And I can show you how to work out of that. So I'm good with that. But again, I just want all these young guys to know I'm available. If you want to come to me when you feel you don't really understand what's going on and how to get out of this little funk, I can be your guy to help you out because I can see it. I have a good eye for what happens on the field, and I can help out. So
it's an
there it is.
ego. It's an ego thing, right? I mean,
With some guys, yeah. But some guys
yeah.
don't think. But again, you don't really understand things until you fall.
That's why I said. I mean, let's say somebody reaches out, or you try to reach out to them, right? And suddenly they say, "Oh no, Kenny, Mr. Know It All," and
Well, no,
then they try to reach, text you or even call you months later. Is it too late?
no, it's never too late. I'm gonna always give you
Okay,
the opportunity because
okay.
again, I always give guys that what sometimes you live and you learn.
Right.
I always give guys that credit. You live and learn. I reach out to you, but again, I feel like my door will always be open if you want to come back to me later because that's the kind of guy I am.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you that opportunity.
That's awesome, Kenny.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, my son is 4 years old, so if I need your help, Kenny, I'm sending you a text or a DM or a DM because I don't have your number, but
We all
I'll
good.
I'll send you a DM. Hey, Kenny, I need your help. He's only
Yeah,
4
all
though,
good.
but
Yeah. Earlier the better. So we'll figure it out.
now
All right.
I have two more, right? But
2
this
more.
one
All
here
right.
hits home. What moment in your career would you relive if you could play it over again?
Oh man, what moment?
Yes, sir. Give me a good one, Kenny.
Probably the 2002 World Series against the Giants. I mean, the Giants against Anaheim. I would want to replay that and figure out how things could have changed, could have been different.
Okay. Now, a quick one. How? In what way?
Because again, I always felt like I could have done something better. And it's always, I'm going to always blame, I'm not going to blame no one else. I'm always blame myself. Is that I feel like I could have did something different to change the outcome. That's just how it goes. That's just me.
Okay. Because I'm playing it over, right? But you shouldn't blame yourself, Kenny.
Again, I'm okay with that. See, that's what
This
people
is
don't
why you play with
understand.
X amount of guys.
I'm okay with that. But again, that's who I am because again, my role, and Sandy Alomar said it the best. He said, Kenny, when you go, we go. I was okay with that. And I told those guys, get on my back. I'm okay with that.
With all that weight, Kenny?
I'm okay with taking the blame. I'm a grown ass man. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. That's just me. I will take the blame. I won't blame Albert Bell. I won't blame Reggie Sanders or anybody. No, I want to put it on me. I want to take that burden. I'm okay with that.
Okay. No, I mean, I'm the same way.
I'm okay with that. That's why I took that leadoff position.
Yeah.
Because you are the guy to start the engine.
To make things happen. Correct. Yeah,
That's
no,
my job.
I agree.
That's my
I
job.
agree.
Bottom line, that's my job.
Now, Kenny, this last one here, right? I asked a lot, obviously, and it is the last question that I have. If you had one message, right, for the world, what would it be? Knowing about, right,
I got it. Yeah.
all these things that are happening, right?
Yeah. So my message is to people: give people their flowers while they're alive. Please give them, appreciate people while they're alive. Don't wait till they're in their grave to want to give flowers and say nice things about them and whatever. Say it today. Say your family members, your friends, you love them because we're here one day, gone the next. Appreciate people today. That's my word to the world. Give them their flowers.
Well, you heard it, guys. I've given yours, right? Listen, again, Kenny, thank you. I appreciate you. A legend. Man, I'm still sort of nervous, right? But I made it through, which is great. Um, I want to say, brother, this I can't even put it in words right now because it may seem like I'm cold and I'm chilled, but no, man, you guys were, and still to this day my childhood heroes. And tell the people where can they find you?
I mean, I don't know. I don't.
Just Kenny Lofton, or Instagram,
I don't understand all this. I know it's
Twitter, and
off to
me
Instagram
neither,
or something
honestly.
or whatever, but you know what? I just want, all I want people to do, like I say again, is appreciate what you have because it might not be here tomorrow. That's how you want to find me. You appreciate others. That's what make me happy. Is you appreciating people who's done something for you, or because again, we're here today and gone the next.
Well, guys, I mean, do what I did, right? I wasn't afraid. I was nervous, but I wasn't afraid. And now, a dope episode. Hope you guys like it. Again, thank you, Kenny.
You're welcome.
I will send you my number if anything, right? I talk to most of my MLB legends daily, constantly. We have group chats, we joke, so it's up to you, Kenny. But I thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you,
And
bro.
we talk.
Okay.
All right, Kenny.
All right, brother.
Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.